We're getting ready to turn these drivers loose on the tightest racetrack on the circuit. The Eddie Partridge 256 is underway. Connie Partridge waves the green flag and we're racing.
Down off turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Side-by-side bid already shaping up for the number 1 spot. But lap number 1 will go into the record book, and Patrick Emmerling is there. Already challenging on the outside. Here comes Austin Beers, wasting no time at all to get to the front of the field. All of a sudden, we've got a car up to the outside wall, and it looks like it is the Turbush machine. No, it's the Mark Stewart car number 31.
He was running 13th on the racetrack and some pretty heavy contact, not just incidental. I mean, it's pretty bad for car 81. You can see some suspension damage on that race car. Digging out of turn number 4's hole, and Patrick Emmerling brings the field back to green, and the Eddie Partridge 256 is back underway.
The battle already shaped up for that runner-up position. Beers, along with Monsignor, side by side and wheel to wheel. They come off the turn, back to the stripe. Beers is making a bid for the lead.
Austin Beers knocking in sideways off of turn number 2. He draws it up even with Patrick Emmerling. Emmerling drips up the racetrack, and it's Beers by a bumper back into 1.
Second leader of the event becomes Austin Beers. Beers is in command. Down the back straightaway. Beers will set the pace. Inside lane, all of a sudden comes to life. Here comes Lunch with car 46.
I mean, if there's a person that knows if he's burning up his race car or not, sparks shooting out.
Oh, trouble now.
Monsignor
Brody got loose.
hanging on.
And as he got loose, Monsignor lost the position, and that opened the door. Now Brody goes way up the hill. Kyle Monsignor, they are rumbling here at Riverhead.
This is going to be a teaching moment for Matthew Brody. He cannot afford these early race dramatics with Kyle Bonsignor running for 6th position. I understand the tensions are high, but you gotta give and take. And for somebody who's used to running 35, 40 lap races, we're at the juncture where this would be crunch time for him, but he has to put his NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour hat on and say, you know what, it's a tour race and it's a long one. I need to chill out here for a little bit, and he finally does so. If he can get, now battling side by side with another one of the locals. He's in the wall. No, that's the 88 in the wall. Roger Turbish gets into it.
Goes around, comes off turn number 4, way out wide, makes contact with the wall underneath the start-finish line, bringing out the second caution of the event. Let's take a look at it. Keep your eyes on it right there. Here's where it happens. Up the hill goes one of the cars. Contact is made. Look at that, Tyler Ripkema. After the fact, watch the 3 car as we come off turn number 4. Here's the situation. Now watch where the 3 car comes in. Monsignor's waiting in the wings. Here comes Emmerling, 2-time winner this season. Off the turn, it is still Austin Beers running the bottom of the racetrack like he is running on rails. Monsignor is there. Trouble now, down the back straightaway. We've got the 00 car. That's Chris Rogers. Rinse and repeat. What's it going to be off turn number 4 as the checker is a long way away, but the green is right there for the start.
Justin Bonsignor wasting no time, tries the inside, and in his tire tracks his car 16. That's Ronnie Silv. They'll try it again as Beers drifts up the racetrack just a little bit. The only driver on the inside who didn't spin his tires was Justin Bonsignor. Justin having to not only race for the lead, but race for the driver, or race with the driver that he's chasing for the championship. So a couple of different masters he needs to serve with that number 51.
He can get close, but in no striking distance. We've got a caution.
Looks like that might be Eric Goodale in car number 58, pointing the wrong way. Goodale, a former winner of this race back in 2014. Earlier this year, where they had 2 runner-up finishes in the first 5 races. Steven Kopsick has, and he is, what a save by the 21. Unbelievable cars. Hirschman's in the wall, and that started with Kopsick 40 degrees sideways on a quarter-mile racetrack, full song.
Here they come, off turn 4.
You're 21 years old, you're celebrating your birthday, and you're at the head of the field in a NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour event, and you our driver, car number 96, Matthew Brody. Brody, 2x2, with four-time Justin Bonsignor back in turn one.
There's no question about it. Bonsignor tries to create some magic. He pulls off the turn. Deep into turn number 3, Justin Bonsignor is in command. Brody drops back to second. Here comes Austin Beers, and with him is Ron Silk with car 16.
Kyle Bonsignor with hometown boy Craig Lutz on the outside. Both spin the tires, and we're back underway. Green flag in turn one.
No question, off turn number 2. It looks like Kyle Bonsignor has it covered. Short-lived. Here comes Craig Lutz. He'll make the move on the outside. Can't quite do it. Pulls back in the line. He'll run into tire tracks off turn 2.
For about 20 laps or so, and now the new player in the field is Austin Beers, who now goes to the outside. He's going to try to do it the hard way in turn number 2.
Austin Beers goes to the outside lane. Gets pinched off just a bit. Bonsignor guards the inside lane. Up the hill he goes. Bonsignor shuts the door, but Beers refuses to give up. And now the crossover as he comes back in the line. Austin Beers dive bombs down to the inside. They touch. Bonsignor is sideways, and Beers becomes the leader.
And if you think that's the end of it, keep your eyes glued on your screen. We still have 36 laps to go. Trouble, turn number 4. Emmerling goes around, and here comes the late race caution that has Ron Silk licking his lips. He has to battle Justin Bonsignor on the outside.
Here they come off turn number 4. Beers doesn't look at Silk. Silk muscles his way to the inside. Ron Silk down underneath Bonsignor. The classic battle of the Whelen Modified Tour of two of the best. Silk continues to dig in. Off turn 2, down the back straightaway. Bonsignor still in command.
We have 3 laps to go. And the only thing that stands between Ronnie Silk and a repeat victory is Austin Beers, the championship leader. He's not racing for the championship, but he's racing the guy that is. How does he handle him with 2 to go? Next time by, we're going to find out.
We sure are. Down the back straightaway. Deep into turn number 3. Off the 4th turn. White flag is out. No one is surrendering at the point.
He's completed all the laps this year, but this is the statement. For Austin Beers, off of turn number 4, the winner of the Eddie Partridge 256, checkered flag out, it's Austin Beers.